What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Aggro Cast. We're here today with a 1v1 game on Gorge between Frankie Dukes in the green on the Ottoman. He will be going up against Siege in the purple on the Byzantine. You gotta love when these players play their flag's colors. It makes it a lot easier to see what's going on. A little ironic that the Ottoman player with the best siege unit in the game that I would consider completely fucking broken is going up a guy named Siege here today. But we'll see how that plays out in this matchup. If you know what I'm talking about the Great Bombard. After the recent patch, they completely broke this unit. It is unkillable and it kills everything. You can't let an Ottoman get to Imperial. I don't know how they do it in the upper echelon of leagues, but here where we suck, we can't deal with it. So the developers really need to fix that shit, or else you're just gonna see Ottomans in every single game you play. Here goes Frankie Duke's gonna miss that sheep up there. Unlucky. Oh, proves me wrong. It's as if he's listening to me. He quickly turns and picks up the sheep. Doesn't look like he has too many sheep coming over here. So we're gonna see what the Byzantine scout's doing. He's got 5 sheep. Looks like he's gone probably to the left. He's just gonna figure that out. Let's speed it up a little bit, 2 times speed, because we don't really care about what's happening right now. We're gonna follow this spearman, and as he makes his way across the map. Early berries, 2 cisterns for the biz. You know, everything's pretty standard over here, right? Looks like Frankie Dukes and is gonna get his feudal age a little bit after the Byzantine player, but that's to be expected. He did go into a military school early. Looks like he's sending his spearman over. He's gonna get seen out by the scout of the Byzantine player. Let's see how he reacts to this. He's not gonna. He's gonna throw down his hippodrome, which is a good play for the Ottoman player. Get these spears against the horsemen of the hippodrome. I'm not sure where he's sending the spear and how long he's gonna sit there for, but let's just check it out. He's hiding behind this tree. Look how stealthy that is. Some players would say he doesn't even have a spearman. So stealthy. Oh, there he goes. He's gonna rally it to the middle. He's got another spearman coming out in 28 seconds. Oh, there's a second spearman. So he's got a third spearman coming out in 28 seconds. Rally this guy back to the middle. A little sporadic on his rally points for his spearmen. Not sure what they're doing. Looks like the villagers have popped the Akratoy defense, and they're gonna take down a spearman. Byzantine kind of hard to harass early with spearmen because of that little defense conscriptio coming in from the. No, sorry, that's not. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't play Byzantine. I don't have a PhD. They just have the fucking Akratoy defense. Okay, okay. God. Okay. Checking back in on the Ottoman player. He has gone with the twin minaret madrasa. A lot of people like the trade landmark and the updates to that, but he is going to get the nice safe berries early on in this game. Byzantine player has a horseman out on the field. That was his scout. Not sure where the horseman is. Looks like there it is right there. No, that's his second horseman. Not sure where the first one is. Is it just sitting in his base somewhere? I don't know. We haven't been able to find it. He's gonna chase around that scout. That's probably not what he wants to be doing, especially with this horseman harassing him here. Yeah, I wish he had those spearmen in the base so that the horsemen wouldn't have caused such idle time. But you know, that scout was dangerous, so we had to deal with him. There he is again. See, he picked up our sheep. We didn't want to see that. You don't want to see that, right? Here come the archery ranges for the Ottoman player. 2 archery ranges, another military school, and a blacksmith coming down. Byzantine player maybe going into like a fast castle situation. He has the mercenary house and the barracks. Let's see what he went with the mercenary house. He's getting the longbows out, which is a great idea against these spearmen. Only one. Let's switch this to villager count. Looks like our Ottoman player is going to mass up some wood here, get a lot more of these production buildings down, maybe some more military schools. He is going to go into Sipahi, which will be very good against the longbows. I don't know if he's scouted out any longbows because they're not in the field yet, but just a fortunate decision by the Ottoman player. Looks like he's just going to mass up an army here a little bit. We'll just slow it down to 1x speeds because we have a decent mass coming in from our Ottoman player out on the field. Still just the 2 horsemen, 1 longbow in queue. Sorry, 1 set of longbows in queue. But he is pop capped, so he doesn't know that he's pop capped. But 5 longbows are going to come out. He only has 4 house space. Luckily, he's not making any villagers, so he's not going to take up that house space with villagers. And he did build a house, so here come those longbowmen out on the field. With our Ottoman player going into Sipahi and archers and a couple spearmen, it looks like those are the last spearmen he's going to make. He's going to go Sipahi archers. And yes, our Byzantine player has decided to go into the Golden Horn Tower. So not a fast castle, but more of like a safe castle with a few units. Our Ottoman player has the numbers advantage a lot here. He's getting his mechers out on the field. He should be pushing forward. Pushing forward would be a terrific idea for the Ottoman player. Or at least scouting forward, right? Because you have the 4 Sipahi, the meters, the spears, and the archers. They're going to wreck these 7 units as we have Lemetni coming out onto the field. 2 Lemetni now with 3 more in queue. Golden Horn Tower getting put up with 5 units. So, yeah, that's going to go slow. But the Ottoman player, he's just massing units. And if this is your first time watching a Gold League Legends game on Gorge, you see this dark green grass over here? You're not allowed to attack from there. You have to come right up the gut. See, our Ottoman player knows this rule, and looks like he's going to go right up the gut here. And our Byzantine player, Siege, he also knows this rule. So he's going to mass his units right up the gut. He's also on berries here, trying to get that extra olive oil going in, because he does have plenty of sheep. And look at the difference here in army value. It's just, this is going to be a good fight for the Ottoman player. Maybe you can get this upgrade, but I don't know. Do whatever you want. Just no wheelbarrow coming in from our Ottoman player yet. That's a little bit of an oversight. You know he's going to want to get that with his 500 gold in the bank. He might be trying to go into castle himself here now that he sees Siege has made castle. He's not going to be able to pick up that villager, but he still has such a massive army lead that he could just fight this. Just go in and fight, right? And then you can get your Sipahi on all of these villagers, all of these wood villagers, all of these food villagers, even these gold villagers. The Sipahi would just run wild. But instead, he's just going to sit here. He's macroing back home. He doesn't have any of his upgrades. He's getting his blacksmith upgrades, because Ottoman's most important building is their blacksmith, right? He is going to go with a 3rd military school, get some more free Sipahi on the map. Looks like he's going to push forward here. Lemetni are going to run away, even though the Sipahi are on the front line. Longbowmen are going down. These archers need to be focusing on the Lemetni. Instead, they're just killing the horsemen. He's going to lose a good chunk of Sipahi here. Maybe only lost 1. Now he's going to get on the villagers. Just finally taking advantage of his massive lead in army. He's going to run away. He's probably get these Sipahi out on the back line of the wood. Looks like 1's going to run in, get a couple damage, but he's just going to run out. But great raid there by our Ottoman player. He has killed 7 and somehow is up 18 units 18 villagers. It looks like our Ottoman player has not missed a queue for his villagers, and our Byzantine player has missed a shit ton of queues. Only 7 deaths, but 11 behind on production. So, with that said, I'm not sure this early in the game how you come back from such a deficit unless you go into a second TC. It looks like he's going to try to pick up some stone here. Maybe he's thinking the same thing. I lost some villagers. I want to go into a second TC. Our Ottoman player is just trying to get his APM up. He's moving his units around. 48-7 on units. Dive again, maybe. Just send your units in. Veteran Longbowmen coming out again. Some more Lemetni going into Varangian guards. And the Sipahi are just pumping. We got plenty of archers to deal with the longbows. Sipahi are pumping. He's got 2 masses. He's just chilling, right? He wants to heal these guys up, but that's not what the Mechsters do. Terrible decision by Siege to send his Lament Knight to their deaths. Looks like we are going to get a battering ram out on the field, and if you have played since the last patch, you know these are worthless. He's going to make some rams, but then also send his Sipahi in. Multitasking for our Ottoman player. Just things you love to see. This. He is going to cause some idle time and then run away because there are 11 units here. Sorry, 13 units here. That's so many. So he's going to take his 54 army and back out. He's got the rams now, so let's see. That was very close to being illegal. That was very close to being an illegal push in Gold League Legends. Look at that army value, 4,000 to 1,200. And looks like the rest of his army is going to join the party. Even his scout's going to get in on it. Yeah, he's doing his thing over here. He's going to run out of sheep soon, so he's maybe start saving some of this wood to go into a farm transition. Maybe get out on these deer. Maybe get out on these deer. We'll see what he does, but right now let's watch this fight. Loses 1 ram because, like I said, they don't do shit anymore. Oh, little sneaky deaky. He's going to send a couple Sipahi into the back. We'll catch up with those guys later. But these archers are just teeing off, not doing too much damage to the Varangian Guard, but there's so many archers here. Oh, we do have a Cataphract out on the field. And this is where these 2 Sipahi are going to just be tree huggers. No, they're going to stop. They're going to get in there. Let's see how much damage they do. We've had 7 villager kills. And can we pick up an 8th? No, we're just going to scare them. We're just going to scare them. Just spooky. Ooh, boo. Right? Just scare them, right? It's not anywhere close to being Halloween, but all that effort, we are going to pick up our 8th villager kill, and we are going to lose both Sipahi for it. Good trade. Good trade. 2 Sipahi for 1 villager. Great trade. Not sure what Siege is doing here. Just kind of losing some units to the archers. He actually didn't lose any there, and Frankie Dukes is going to lose 2 of his archers to this tower and longbows. And he decided, that's enough for me. I may have 4 times the size of the army, but I'm going to go back home. I'm done. I had to go into a food transition. Instead, I'm going to go castle with all my food villagers. That's what you want to do. You want to use your food villagers to go castle. But I only have 6 now, so I need to hold back. Let's see where we're sending these guys. It looks like they're going to go out. They're going to build a mill. They're going to go onto those deer. Oh, sorry. We got basically 12 villagers. 14 villagers coming out here. Okay. Check in on our Byzantine base. He is making 1 unit, but let's see if he makes another villager. So this one's going to pop at 1708. We're just going to stay on this town center until he queues up another villager. We got 15 military to 48. Remember, 1708 was the last time he queued a villager. This could be the reason why he's down 17 villagers after only losing 8. But I'm not here to judge, I'm just here to cast. A lot of heavy units coming out on the map for Siege. Still has not queued a villager. So going into castle for Frankie Dukes, he's going to have to get some longbowmen out on the field. Sorry, not longbowmen, some crossbows. Does he even have crossbows? Yeah, he does. You can see how much I know about this game. Okay, so we're working on 45 seconds here without a villager queue. He's just worried about doing other stuff. And there he goes. He knows he fucked up, and he queues all the villagers. He queues every single one of them. He is going to bring home some relics here, so he might not be queuing villagers, but he is out on the map with his monk getting relics. These guys are getting dangerously close to the line. We're not supposed to go past this line over here, so watch yourself. And Frankie Dukes is just massing, you know, he's massing. Not smart for the Byzantine player. He is going to put up some defensive walls, but not smart to let the Ottoman do whatever they want. You got to get on them. You got to harass. He's got the 4 crossbows out here, but that's not going to be enough to handle all of your heavy units, right? The longbowmen are going to do great against the crossbows, but you just don't have the unit mass to deal with this ball. It's 56 units versus 25. It looks very similar on villager count, which is you hate to see it. You hate to see it. And he will not run out of villagers ever again. He has queued up all the villagers. He's got plenty of wood here. Let's see if he looks to put down some production buildings or if he looks to make some farms. He is making many monks to go out and get these relics. He has, let's see, he has picked up one. Looks like he has one more coming home. So, you know, not all jokes here in Gold League Legends. We have some legitimate plays as well. Yeah, many units queued. It looks like our Ottoman player has said, I was feudal, I don't like castles, so I'm going to go straight into Imperial. Which, under no pressure, with way more units, why not? You get those great Bombards out on the field and the game is over because they're broken and I hate them. Unless I'm playing with Frankie Dukes, then I love great Bombards. They're not broken. Please leave them in the game. Massive stone walls coming in from Frankie Dukes. Hopefully he can get that wall up before this relic gets taken because there's a third relic picked up by Siege. Great use of his monks to grab these relics. Not a great use of the hotkey and pressing Q, but you can't win them all. You just can't win them all. He is also going to protect this sacred site with his 33 units. But we got a mangonel out on the field. It took all of his Castle Age timing to get one mangonel on the field. He just doesn't care about mangonels. He only wants to get Imperial. He only wants to get those great Bombards. It just, nothing else matters. Getting Imperial and getting those great Bombards. Looks like we might have a fight here in the middle. Or these guys are just out of range of seeing each other, so we're not going to have a fight. And it looks like we are going to pick up a sacred site. Here's the fight. Yeah, Siege is going to have to run away here. He does not have the mass to deal with this. That third relic is going to be coming in shortly while Frankie Dukes picks up the sacred site. He is going to get the wall up over here. Oh, it looks like a fourth relic is being picked up. He's being attacked by this wolf. Should we go into the real battle? The battle of these 6 units versus all of Siege's units. Not ideal micro from Frankie Dukes. But we do have a relic party. The wolf is just dancing his ass off during this relic party. How does it feel, Frankie Dukes, to not be on the receiving end of a relic party? It's got to feel good. He does pick up this sacred site with his imam. Maybe throw it down here. He's putting in a different imam to get this relic. Okay, so we have a little relic battle here. And it looks like Siege is going to pick up this fourth relic. So it looks like the relic count is going to be 4-1 in favor of Siege. But Frankie Dukes does have the sacred site and a massive 20 villager lead in economy. We'll pop this back over to income per minute so we can see what they're working with. Looks like 1,500 just about for Frankie Dukes versus, well, even more. We have 1,600. So Frankie Dukes is going to have... He's probably having guys do some other stuff that are idle or something right now, making production buildings. He just threw down a second TC. Okay. So a second TC, he's going to build up this villager lead even more than before. Interesting strategy. I like the play here. He is going to lose his villager that was trying to put that last corner of the wall down, and he's not going to like that. He doesn't like losing villagers, so he's going to send his Sipahi forward and say, screw you, Siege. I don't like losing villagers. They're going to take some damage and get out. Here comes the first Lancer for the Ottoman player. Want to get these spears back in there because the cataphracts are going to do some damage here. Some Janissaries are going to wreck the cataphracts. These mangonels, nice micro to put his counterable units on the units that they counter. These crossbows and Janissaries are just going to absolutely destroy the cataphracts. Mangonels will go down. He's going to get his spears and mectors in there as all the longmen go down to the Sipahi. There's a terrific fight here from Frankie Dukes. And he is going to send another villager over here to finish this wall because he fucking can. Terrific fight. Doesn't end terrifically, but a terrific fight nonetheless from Frankie Dukes. Janissaries, crossbows, Sipahis, spears, mectors. Those last two not so much, but all the first 3 units doing their jobs in that fight. Looks like he's almost got a 30 villager lead here with the second TC pumping. And no TC's queued here for Siege. You hate to see it. He's down 2-0 on town centers. But he is going to throw up a keep. He wants to defend. He's going to throw up a keep. And it looks like Frankie Dukes has enough to go Imperial. Let's see what he decides to do here. What's he going to do? He's building up all this gold because he wants to get those Bombards out on the map. He's going to go into heavy Lancers. Maybe he needs to queue this building out here so he doesn't forget about these crossbows. Is he going to go Imperial or does he not care? He's going to pick up this sacred site naked. He's going to naked pick up this sacred site. He has 67 military, but he doesn't care. He's going to naked pick it up. When will he go Imperial? That is the question. He's got so much resources here. He's not pop cap, so I'm not sure why he's hoarding the resources on the map. His gold did pop. Gives him an opportunity to take these villagers and put them on the Istanbul Observatory. He is going to put it up, but only with 7 units so far. He's going to go up in the front, and he's going to put some siege workshops down. This doesn't look good. 36 villagers doing nothing. Go get this big gold. It's over here. Go get it. Go get it. There he goes. He's going to go to this gold first. Okay, that's fine. He's going to lose one of the sacred sites as he picks up the one in the middle. He's going to pick up another one over here. So, I know what you're thinking. How is this Gold League? He's going for sacred sites. They're going for relics. I'm as surprised as you are. So, I mean, don't come at me. I promise you this is Gold League Legends. They're just doing some stuff a little more advanced. Maybe we could call this Plat League Legends. But Gold League Legends sounds better. Just the perfect amount of villagers to take this small gold vein. Maybe throw another mining camp down over here. Or maybe get the upgrade. You got 1,100 gold, 1,200 gold. Maybe have a couple more guys on the observatory. You know, I don't know. Maybe get some upgrades. Your opponent's getting upgrades. Maybe you should get some. He's getting the blacksmith upgrades too. I mean, you got the wild lead in military, wild lead in villagers. The most hilarious stone walls coming down from Siege. Just here. He's gonna protect this sacred site. He's got the keep. He's getting the upgrades. He's putting an outpost down. But once Frankie Dukes gets into Imperial, these great Bombards are gonna come and they're gonna come on you hard. 2 mangonels out on the field. Let's take a look here. We got plenty of anti-cataphract units. He only have 4 out on the map. He's gone into Landsknechts. I can't really say he's gone into anything. He only has 10 units of his most thing. He is going to go into Imperial with the Foreign Engineering Company right in his wood line. So in case you don't know, if you're here to learn with these Gold League Legends, this is what it produces with olive oil. None of those units, right? Nest of Bees, Hui Hui Pow, Royal Cannons, none of them are any good compared to the Great Bombard. It is fucking broken. Let's see if he has any in queue. He does have his first one in queue. Is he just going to be getting it from the MIA, or is he going to throw some siege workshops down to pump him out even faster? Sitting on his 1 relic, crushing. Look at the economies. A little unfair because he's got 10 villagers building his Imperial landmark. He's going to send his Sipahi forward just to see what's going on. They're going to run into this 1 Lament 9. That's going to be hilarious. They're going to take him down, Lancers and Sipahis. And then these guys are idle. Don't look at the idols. Come on. We're going to finish these walls. These are actually not so laughable anymore. Decent walls coming up from Siege. Let's see if he ever finishes that. My guess is maybe not. Frankie Dukes trying to take another naked sacred site, but he's going to go down. He should be happy with his 2. He lost the relic battle, but he's winning the sacred site battle, so his free gold is looking pretty solid. He's going to pick up his upgrades, and then he's going to get his siege workshops or siege works from the university landmark here, and that's just going to make the Great Bombards even more fucking broken. He's got 3 in queue. He's going to send some guys forward as just like a, haha, I have the army lead and I have great Bombards coming. Or he's pot capped, so he's just going to send these guys in to die so he can get those great Bombards out. Let's see if that's what he's thinking. Both of these players following the rules, walling off the sides, right? Walling them off and then fighting in the middle. That's the rule. You have to do it. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. Mangonels, spears, Sipahi. Just in case some guys get around him, he's going to leave some guys in the back here, you know? Can never be too careful. He still has the 2-0 town center lead. Not sure if he's queuing any because he's got so many workers as it is. But maybe Siege should start queuing some because he only has 59. You need more than 59. You don't need to go full-on beastie and make 140, but 59 is just too few. Take a look at this fight. We got a little trample action by the Cataphract, but he's going to go down very fast. Big mangonel shots. These longbows aren't doing too much here. The Mechter's coming in, looking like they want to fight, but they don't have weapons, so they can't fight. And the Byzantine army is just absolutely wrecked. And the best part about this for our Ottoman player, his great Bombard popped. He killed all these units. He killed all the units, threw away some of his own, so now he has 30 population space. He's just throwing these guys away, right? Because he knows the more crossbows that die, the more great Bombards I can get onto the field. And what do we know about great Bombards? Fucking broken. Look at this guy. He's still on his berries. He's just raining gold in the Ottoman base. Has no need of trade. He's just gonna... 7,000 gold left over here. That can make... just how many Bombards? That's all we care about. Bombards. Should start rallying these military schools out, you know? That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. So how much does this Bombard cost? 800 gold? It should cost 7,000. That's how good this frickin' unit is. So he's got 2 on the field, so that means he's borderline unstoppable. Here he goes to bring the spear inside the Bombard, which makes him even more borderline unstoppable. Look at the army value here, 10,000 to 1,500. But what do we know about Frankie Dukes? Have you seen his videos before? He can't finish. But now that he's playing Ottoman, he's got the #1 finishing unit. And these great Bombards finish all over you. Like, they come in the front, and they finish in the back. It is just, it's a mess. It's just a mess when they're out on the field. Man, he lost 9 villagers in that raid. Taking his total down to 50. Yikes. Is this still the same lumber camp that he had? No. He had it over here. Alright, so guys, I'm not going to sugarcoat this one. This one's over. The second he gets that third, he must be waiting for a third Bombard out on the field. He's got 2 more in queue, so we've got 4 out on the field. 4 Bombards, that's enough to take down an army. You don't need more than 4. Maybe he's going to go into 5, but no. He's got, let's look, he's got 18 Janissaries, 4 Bombards with 2 more in queue, but he's pop capped, so he's going to have to go forward with this. And here comes a little raid. This is at least Plat League Legends. A raid while you're massing units? And then he's going to not send his units forward yet, but that's okay. This isn't Diamond League Legends. Just another terrific raid. Picked up another 5 villagers. Brings his total to 23. He's lost 1. We're not sure where that happened. But that brings his villager lead to 50. 50 more villagers. And oh, look at the mobilization of the great Bombards. Oh, this is going to be disgusting. If you're squeamish, turn the cast off now. Just turn it off. 14,000 army value to 1,700. And that's not doing the Great Bombards justice. Each Great Bombard is worth 14,000 army. At least. At least. Watch this tower. 1 shot. The second shot didn't even do anything. Watch this tower. 1 shot. Ready? 1 shot. They're just shooting at nothing at this point. And what are you gonna, how are you gonna attack it? How are you gonna attack it? Janissaries and crossbows. Mectors, Lancers, one Spearman doing nothing. This keep's gonna go down in 2 volleys. 2 volleys, gone. Keep's dead. And guess what? They don't stop at buildings. Splash damage on units. You can't even get close to them. That house got half shot. I didn't even know that was possible. The house blew up before it even got there because it was scared of the Great Bombard, and that's a GG. I mean, I would have called GG the second I saw 4 Great Bombards. But Siege is a better man than me. He loses the Siege battle. That's pretty ironic. That's it for another Gold League Legends. Thanks for stopping by.